What is good, guys? Today I'm going to be sharing with you the second POV that I shot down in London with the brilliant Sony A6700, and throughout today's POV I paired it with just one lens, and that was the Sigma 18-50. If you want to check out anything I'm mentioning in today's POV, link for everything is in the description below, along with my presets which I use to edit all the photography you're going to see throughout today's POV. But with all that said, let me share with you what I was able to create down in London. Okay, so for our next shot we have got these buildings right here. We're going to shoot this in portrait, shooting at 18mm. I'm at f7.1 at 120 for a second, ISO 250. I've got to keep the camera as still as possible, and hopefully we've got, yes, a very nice sharp shot from there. And with these overcast conditions, oh, we've got the train going through. With these overcast conditions, we'll hopefully be able to really throw some really cool, nice, moody edit onto these shots. Nice. Oh, let's get the shot, let's get the shot. Oh, I think I got the shot. I think I got a shot of a plane going in between the buildings right there. Oh, I did. Look at that. I absolutely nailed that shot right there. Nice. Get some photos of the window cleaners here. This would be pretty cool right there. Look at that right there. We got 3 of them. Oh, sick. Yes, we got a landscape shot of them now. Oh, and in portrait, that looks so sick. You know what, also as well, recognition target is picking up these subjects and noticing that they're people. Oh my god, this autofocus system is insane. No ways it's just done that. I've just pushed forward a little more, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to photograph that building again, but this time we've got some lovely autumn trees in the foreground right there. Ooh, I love those colours. Whilst we're here, might as well get a quick shot of the Big Easy. I'm actually shooting this at f14 at 125th for a second, ISO 320. I've exposed a little more for the highlights because I'll be able to do some really cool stuff with those clouds right there. And that is a really nice shot, yes. We're gonna swing around and get a photograph of the staircases right here. This is always a classic shot, and I think the A6700 is going to photograph this beautifully, and it has. I'm going to get another shot of the shroud, but this time it's framed up between 2 buildings, which look pretty cool, and then I'm going to push in a little bit more to about 35mm. Still got the buildings to the left and the right, but I think it frames up the shroud in the centre very nicely. It's a classic photo spot that I've been to many times before, but how I'm going to justify being here again is I'm testing out a new camera. And then we're going to go down, use this right here as a leading line, leading our eye to the main subject right in the centre, which is of course Tower Bridge, and that is on point. Oh, that is nice. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use this as a bit of a reflection, this window here. I'm going to move my autofocus point to a spot mode, and I'm going to spot it on to Tower Bridge. Take that photograph right there. So now we have, ooh, a bit of a good reflection going on there. Nice. I didn't expect that to work as well as it did, but it worked terrifically well. Oh, that is sick. Yes. We're just going to take a photograph now of the shroud again. I know, again. But this time we have got some really nice architecture at the bottom of the frame. We've got it framed up nicely with the glass building to the side as well. Lovely. And then maybe we could frame them up. Oh yes, just like that. So we've got the business district in the background, open up to 7.1, so a bit more depth to the image, and boom. Just photograph that building right there. We're just going to walk through it as quickly as possible, get a few quick shots, and then head our way to Piccadilly, get to some more populated areas and focus on more portrait stuff. This is always a brilliant look-up shot. If you ever come to London, I'm shooting this at 18mm right here. That looks so moody. I absolutely rate it 10 out of 10. Shooting at f11, so we have a bit more depth to the image. Got a nice portrait one and landscape one right there. This could be a very cool shot right here. We got some people going down the escalators, getting this as a landscape frame. Got one person on their own right there, and I'm going to try and frame these 2 people up here. Keep them in the centre of the frame, just like so. Ooh, ooh, okay, okay. I think that's decent enough. Really good shot down here is using these yellow lines as a leading line. And then we got this building right here framed up at f5.6. That looks really nice. Go a little bit further down to really bring out those leading lines. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch my recognition target. I feel like it should be called recognition subject, not target, but we move. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for a bus to come through our frame. Yeah, this is our frame right here. This is much better. Nice. We got it. This could be a cool shot here if we just wait for subjects to walk through our frame. I'm going to open up the f-stop to me about f5.6. Bring down the shutter speed to about 1/800. Yeah, this is nice. This is a really good spot. I'm just going to chill here for a few moments and get a few different shots, a few different subjects walking through. I can just rely on the autofocus here. I just need to sit and wait, and the autofocus, I mean, is handling it all perfectly by itself. Like that was a really good shot. Oh, perfect at the workman right there. I can crop in a little bit to remove the guy who just creeps into our frame from the right. But you know what? I think I've got all the shots I want right there. There were some really nice kind of street shots. I vibed them. I'm going to get a photo of the bus again here, but this time I'm a bit more centre. Oh, coming in clutch. That was, I think that was a bit better, that one. I'm going to jump in here. I'm going to open up the aperture to about f9. I'm going to focus on the gentleman there, but I've also got the one-way or the no entry sign right there. I actually prefer that landscape one, you know. Gives it a bit more context in terms of the environment, whilst the portrait kind of just narrows it and you can't really, well, it could have been taken in any city, but that one gives a little bit more of a London vibe, I guess. Okay. So we're currently in the Piccadilly area, but I'm going to walk up this way, and what I'm going to do now actually is I'm going to switch my ISO to auto and put the maximum to 1250. So now when I adjust my aperture or my shutter speed, my ISO is going to adjust accordingly, and it's just going to give me one less thing to think about. I've actually never done this before in a POV, so it's going to be kind of interesting to see how it all performs. One or two, I think, good shots right there. Nothing too much, but that's a pretty cool, interesting use of framing right there. Oh, a cool shot right there, the business bloke. Taking some big strides right there. Did drop the aperture to f2.8 for that shot, and it looked lovely. So I feel like here, where I am, is a prime position. Because there's a lot of different directions to go, I think a lot more people are going to be on like their maps on their phones, pointing to certain directions to try and find where to go. Oh, I might have just got that one there. I think I might have, it wasn't the sharpest, but I think that was a pretty good shot right there. There is no way I just got that shot. That guy was so distracted that I was shooting 18mm right into his face. Oh, that was nailed. That was really well nailed. Nice. I like that I could just rely most of the time on this autofocus system without an absolute problem. Jump in here. Shoot 18mm. Just like that. Perfect, perfect shots right there. Those people just looking for directions. Whew. Those signs really do come in handy for some really cool, like, people shots, people looking for directions and stuff. That's what you really want to look for, is people who look completely lost in cities. Because normally, especially if they're with someone, they're communicating, they're pointing, and that's some of the things you want to try and target, because they make for really cool photographs. Get a cool shot of the gentleman just chilling on the bench right here.
Okay, monkey, if you want to walk back here, let me know.
Ooh, that's a nice landscape shot of that gentleman. And what I'm doing here, oh, look at that. With the flippy screen, I'm able to just put it like that, have my subject next to me, and then take a photograph. And I think from that, because of his screen, I was able to get a pretty cool shot of that guy. There's a little crafty for you. If you have a flippy screen like this, you can get a flipping good photo like that. This gentleman's hat will be pretty cool, especially against all the red. Nice. Get a photo of this gentleman here. Oh, look at that with the pink background. Hey, look at that. We got a bit of matching colours going on there. Wasn't the sharpest photo in the world, but I kind of like it with the matching colours. Got those two people posing right there.
Hi.
Do you want it? I could send you an email or something.
What's up?
Do you want? Yeah, what's that? I'll send that across to you. No worries. Have a nice time in London. Let's jump down here. We got a gentleman smoking. F2.8. Awesome. Some really harsh shadow work right here. Here you go. I do like that. It's a real nice harsh shadow. I should probably get back onto Piccadilly with all this harsh shadow now. Let's go with a tablet. Oh, I think I just got him before people came into the shot. 3 people just chilling, looking. That's exactly what I wanted. Boom! Got 2 really good shots there at least. Right, let's make the most of this harsh light and head to some other locations. Get a photograph right here. I also like that we've got a subject in the bottom of the frame who's wearing a very cool hat. And that is a brilliant, brilliant landscape shot. Nice! Get a photo of this guy right here, just chilling next to the sign, which is Great Windmill Street. Get a photo of this lady here who's covering her eyes from the sun. Nice. This is what I'm going to look for now. People covering their eyes from the sun because it is super harsh. Oh, there's a lot going on in this frame here. Hang on. Look at that. We've got like 3 people all huddled up here on their phones. I think that was pretty cool. Get a photo of this gentleman here. Boom! Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Alright. Gonna get a photo of this gentleman right here. Looks really cool in his hat. Could get a nice landscape shot of everyone just chilling out in the sun because why in the world not? It's a lovely, well, coming up to evening. Jump in here, get a photo of that couple right there. The water fountain in the background. Oh, nice. Frame these 2 people up in the center. Get a photo of this couple right here very quickly. Oh, that looks very good. I'll be able to crop into that image a little bit, I think. I'm going to put the subject on the left of frame here. And then I'm going to give him a bit more space on the right to create some negative space. Ooh, wow. Wow, that had a better impact than I thought it would. Okay, I rate that. I actually really do. I was going for a throwaway shot there. Didn't think it was going to do much, but it did a lot. I'm going to get a photo of this woman here covering her eyes with... Oh, is that a newspaper? Oh, that was brilliant. That was absolutely brilliant. I'm going to try and get a photo of this woman right here. Face focus picking up. I love the shadow work. I love that we got the bus in the background, which looks really nice as well. Got a big vibrant colour in the background. Get a photograph of the bus driver right here. He gave us a smile. That was the nod of approval right there. He didn't mind. I want to be very patriotic for this shot. There is the Union Jack. That was a cool shot. And then we got a photograph of that guy as well. Got 2 photographs right there. This is a lot of people right now, so all I need to do is keep my camera here and kind of wait for like subjects. There's one right there. Unbelievably, somehow we're about to get a clean shot of this. I don't know how I've managed to do it, but I have. And I've just now got to get the photograph perfect, and I think that one is pretty spot on. I don't think I got the perspective right, but I just like the hand gesture. It looks, when you get people throwing up hand gestures and stuff like that, it always makes sometimes some pretty interesting frames. I like that. Nice. There you go, Charlie Chaplin taking a selfie. Well, that was a sentence I wasn't anticipating to saying at the start of this POV. Charlie Chaplin taking a selfie. I want to frame this shot between the shoulders of these 2 people here, put in the tower right in the middle of the frame. Delivered to perfection. The ISO was quite high though, 1600. Nice portrait shot there. Pretty good. I like this shot here. This is going to be real nice. Have the subject out of focus but in the foreground. and then have the background in focus perfectly. Can we get a taxi and a bus in the same frame? Maybe, maybe not. But we can get the taxi here again. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, there's a couple of good shots. Got a taxi and a bus following each other. That's cool. Now we've got the bus. Oh, the bus really dominating the frame there. Nice. Thank you. Awesome. It's not every day you see that. Oh, my ISO was way too high in that scenario, but I think I got a good photograph from that. Nice. So there we go, that was all the photography I was able to capture down in London with the A6700. Now before we do end today's video, we've got to have a look through the hashtag Curtis Padley and see what you guys have been creating. So let's just jump straight in, get screen recording going. And where should we start? Well, I've spotted a tram, and that is a good photograph of a tram by Dean H Photography in Nottingham. Nottingham has trams? How did I not know about this? I am the tram master. Oh, that's a cool creative shot. These are really cool shots. I do need to get to... Oh, look at that. Sick. Our second post today is coming clutch by CY Photography of a Bugatti Chiron. What an absolute gem. These photographs are... Oh, that back end though. Oh, I would die if I started taking photographs of a car like this. These are amazing captures, a beautiful car. So well executed. What a flipping beauty. This slow angle shot right here is pretty good by Life by F. Like the leading lines, like the perspective you've got, and like the composition. Absolutely nailed that shot. And we'll have a look at two more shots today, starting with this one by cjames.media, a classic photo spot. I absolutely love this composite right here. These are the kind of photographs that make me want to go back to New York. Perfect frame. We've got a really vibrant umbrella with a contrast of a moody day. This one by Paula. These are some really nice shots right here. That final one. That one is really good. I love that with the reflection, the leading lines, the moody atmosphere, and we've got some vibrant colours grabbing our attention straight in the middle of the frame. If you want a chance of your work being featured here on the channel, make sure you jump over on Instagram and use the hashtag Curtis Padley, and I'm looking forward to seeing a lot more of your work over there. But that is where I am leaving the last POV I've shot with the A6700 with my time having it. Unfortunately, yes, I have had to hand back the A6700. It's been a lot of fun to use, and I do aim to do a lot more POVs with it in the future, but I don't know when. At the current time, I'll be honest, I can't afford to go out and buy that camera myself because, well, my car's about to cost me £850 and I've got some big bills going out. Maybe in the new year I'll get my hands on one, but what would really help out is if you do want to see some more content with it, you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell icon and be a part of this ever so growing community. It'd be really great to have you on board. But with all that said, until next time, create, explore and inspire, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.